Good morning again. I'm Bernard Banta, a software engineer and entrepreneur, currently chairman of Nairuby and co-founder of FinPlus. I would like to welcome all of you to Ruby Conference 2018. First, I'd like to thank Riara University team. Just to mention a few, Professor Felix Msau, Charles Kirui, Eric Kinyeki, and many more. They've really helped us in putting these together and making sure the conference happens. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, Kopo and GitLab. And also like to thank all of you, the speakers, and speakers coming from different countries all over the world. And also like to thank all the members for coming. I'm sure more will come later. I'd like to give you a short history about Nairuby and how it started. So Nairuby is the organization that organizes these conferences. Nairuby is a community that brings together entrepreneurs, software engineers using Ruby or related technologies. So we started Nairuby in the year 2010 when we were students in the University of Nairobi. We were taught artificial intelligence programming unit by Dr. Elisha in the University of Nairobi. He taught us artificial intelligence programming using Ruby, and that was our first encounter with Ruby. We were doing other languages, Java, C++, Python, and PHP, but Ruby was different. So we liked its agility, we like the speed of development, drive principle, and all the awesome things about Ruby. And also at that time we were running a consulting company together with Michael. So since we were students, we needed a language that could help us move faster, and Ruby was the right language for that. So we coded in Ruby for a few months, but the problem was in Kenya there were few engineers, and also in the university there were few programmers who were using Ruby. So we thought of starting a community so that we can spread awareness of Ruby and also bring Ruby engineers and developers, entrepreneurs together so that we can share ideas, we can learn from each other, we can mentor each other, and so on. So we started the community from the University of Nairobi. The first members were from our class. Over time, after a few weeks, we started getting members from other classes. Eventually, members were coming from the School of Computing and Informatics from the University of Nairobi. Also, after a few months, the community grew, and we started getting members from companies, entrepreneurs attending our meetups. Later, to accommodate everyone and to move to a favorable place, we moved to iHub so that both the students and the entrepreneurs and engineers working in different companies could attend. So we moved to iHub, which was along Gong Road, Bishop Magwa, and we were doing our meetups. So as I'm talking right now, Nairuby community has grown. We have a community in Mombasa, that's a coastal region of Kenya. Here in Nairobi, of course. We have Kampala, Dar es Salaam, and Rwanda. So we are always growing. Maybe next year we'll be in another country. Our goal is to create a very big Ruby community where developers all over Africa, and maybe in future all over, we have speakers from all over the world. So a community where all members, Ruby engineers, entrepreneurs can have a platform to interact, to learn from each other, and so on. Each community has meets monthly. For instance, here in Nairobi, we meet every second Thursday of the month. We've done workshops and boot camps in different cities and different learning institutions around East Africa. We've also done conferences. Our first conference was in Nairobi University 2015. Our second one was in Africa Nazarene University. Our third one was here, Riara University, that's last year. And our fourth one is here again. Clearly you can see Riara has done a good job hosting us and making sure the conference happens again in the second time in a row. So I hope this is going to be a learning opportunity for everyone. Personally, I learn a lot from different engineers coming from different countries in the world. Feel free to network during, in between sessions, during breaks, lunch, yeah. And together with Mike and I think there'll be other community members and community organizers coming later. So if you have any questions, or for those who are new and would like to know more about Nairuby or join Nairuby, feel free to pull us anytime. We'll be around. So welcome again. Feel free. Yeah. I'd like to welcome. Michael is going to be our MC for this conference. Yeah, so clap for him as he's coming on the stage.